Whoa, it was never my intention to brag, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good, cause I got 'em where I want 'em right now. And if you could, you know you would. It's gotta just feel so. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Earth 2 VV OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. I'm gonna, there we go, brighten up the lights a little bit. Let's see what we got there. There we go. All right, so what has happened over the last 12, or I guess 10 hours, is that the jewel mistake that I made, I'll go over Earth 2 first, is that for a lot of the jewels that I had used on the Mentor slotting was I accidentally used some gold jewels. Yellow jewels that produce gold, that was my bad. Should not have done that. Should have done, because those are the most expensive ones. So I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just used the water jewels, because from Antarctica I'm probably going to get a lot of water anyway. I have not yet checked tonight, so I'm going to see right now if I have anything. Come on, Earth 2. Open up, open up, open up. And I have nothing so far. So I'm going to go and save that for later. Probably in a half hour, I'll be able to check that. Plans to buy more OMI, I have mentioned in this morning's stream. If you haven't seen it, no issue. I stream a lot, so I'll just mention it right now. The next Pokemon card that I sell will go into buying more OMI. I did have a subscriber tell me that he was going to trade, or is going to get more OMI by trading on margin. Be advised, guys, if I'm not 100% sure about crypto, but if you're trading on margin, it's anything like stocks. Let's say I have $100,000 worth of Tesla. On margin, I can get another 100 or even another $200,000 worth of margin or worth of Tesla. So instead of 100,000, I have 300,000. But that being said, if Tesla decides to go down and Tesla tanks, the people that give me that margin, that loan me that money, can decide like, hey, you know what? We're going to take your money and we're going to sell the shares that you have to cover our losses. If the same thing happens, like if you want to do that with OMI, and OMI decides to tank, they can liquidate your OMI to cover their losses and their positions, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I would not do that. I guess a warning as far as that goes, it's just not something that I would do, because who knows where the market can take us. Also, apparently Smegmars, which was one of those poop coin cryptos that has been talked about a lot, has been officially been rug pulled, like that was a scam. This is why I don't use any of those poop coins. I would never advocate for those. I would never put anything in there. And if, again, there was one person the other day, like a week ago, that made a fake profile. It was like the real Randy Chavez with an AZ. Yeah, I will never ask you guys for money. I'll never ask you guys to join like Telegram or WhatsApp, or to like come message me on there and give me whatever. Like, I will not be in the comments going to do that. So just, again, bunch of scams and rug pulls out there. Just watch yourselves. Just be advised. That being said, yeah, another OMI will be gotten probably before the end of the month. I don't even know what day it is. Saw Suicide Squad. That was so heckin' good. Like 8.5 out of 10 would recommend. Some of it's a little boring. Some of it's a little slow, but good parts were really heckin' good. So I have 1, 2, 3 weeks left before I would get that. Before I get that additional million OMI, which would bring me up to 90 million. I do hope Bitcoin goes up. I hope OMI goes down, so I can get a lot more OMI. I do want 100 million. I was talking with a couple of other people before. I want to get it. I want to get it so bad. So that's about it for. Oh, this morning the VV app, it wasn't working. We saw on stream it was just not loading for us. So I will go and tell you what I was gonna do before. I didn't see any actual updates. Like, it didn't look like anything new had happened in the past couple of hours since that it had updated. Like, I didn't get any new followers. There's no new. Doesn't look like any new layout. You know, the marketplace seems fine. There's no new drops or anything. I checked Ido, the Ultraman guy. I was like, oh, is it updating because this guy's gonna get released? He didn't get released, so we're still waiting on that. We actually still don't have that Medium article telling us exactly what's going to go on this week. So we're probably not going to get a drop on Thursday. It was already Tuesday, and we still don't know anything. So I would say I would say give us a probably on tomorrow or Thursday we'll get something, and it's probably going to be for Saturday. And when I say we'll get something, we'll probably get a Medium article or a tweet from Twitter, and let's see what they have on VV Collectibles Twitter. Just more SpiderMan stuff, nothing really crazy going on. But again, yesterday that they retweeted that Book of the Dead thing, so I think something's going to happen with that eventually. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to take some questions right meow. Noah Guitar says, thanks, Randy, for doing 9:15 versus 10:15. Got to look out for us working folks. Well, it is 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, but yes, you're welcome. Noah Guitar says, Randy, ever hear of Pokey Rev, dude, is opening a first edition base set box, 525 a pack to enter. Great deal. It is not a first edition base set if it's 525 a pack. It is, or at least if it is not English, first edition base set pack is going to be like $10,000 to $14,000. Or maybe since it dipped, maybe like 8,000, but it is not 525 a pack. I would say it would be, if that, maybe it's just a base set and it's not a first edition. Even still, that, I don't know how much those go for, but the first edition base set packs go for a lot. It's only like $18,900 for a box. Yeah, I don't know if the box is worth $1 million. I think the box is worth a couple $100,000. But oh yeah, you put 100. No, the box is worth a couple $100,000 for that first edition base set box. Unless he's doing it like, yeah, no, there's zero reason that he would do it for 525 a pack. It's either not English or it's not first edition. Noah Guitar says, I skipped seems sketchy. He's opened fake boxes. Granted, people get their money back though. I mean, Pokey Rev is not a scammer, or at least I don't think he is. I don't believe him to be one. So I don't know. Maybe it's like a fake news article. I don't know. Noah Guitar says, bought me another SpiderMan Ultra Rare number 641 for only $659. Oh my god. Really, FOMO got me spent on a higher mint. They are fun to buy. That being said, I'm done with the NFTs for right now. I'm going to get 1 million more OMI first, then I'm going to get the Batman set, and then I'm going to hopefully get more OMI in like October, November, if this price is still where it is. That being said, there was a video I saw. I subscribed to him. I never really heard of him before. His name was, where was it? What was his name? Crypto Diary Crypto Diary, I subscribed, did a video on saying investing $1,000 into this project could change your life. So that is what it is right there. Oh, let me make that a little easier for y'all to. There we go. Yeah, and also Crypto R Us in a live stream this morning did mention Akomi as well. It was like a 30-second segment just saying like, yeah, just licenses is what he's really focused on. Is just like why I assume he's impressed with it because of the licenses. But yeah, so Crypto Diary, this was not the first video that he had done on Akomi. There was another one a week ago which I haven't watched yet, saying why you should own at least 100,000 Akomi tokens. Now in his video, not that one, in the life-changing project video, again, I just subscribed to him, so I'm going to go down the list and watch all of his Akomi videos. But he had said that, I forget what he said by the end of this year, but he said that before 2025, OMI would be able to get $2 before 2025. Now, so if anyone's new here and they go watching, or if this is their first time watching, did I say I did actually? Anyway, I don't know. That is, I think, not within the realm of everything's within the realm of possibility, but that is a little too. That's a little too much for me. Because if it's $1, if again my price target is $1 by the end of 2026, in order for that to happen, again just $1, he says $2 before 2025. I think it's going to be half that a year later or 2 years later at the end of 2026. In order to get to $1. Let's say we get to 20 cents by the end of next year. That would be the end of 2022. We would have to grow by 50% each year until the end of 2026. End of 2023, we would be at 30 cents. End of 2024, we'd be at 45 cents. End of 2025 would be at about 66 cents. and at the end of 2026, we'd be at 99 cents, so I round up to $1. Again, that's growing by 50%. That's if we reach 20 cents by the end of next year, and if we grow by 50% after that. So let's do the math on that. Let's do the math on that right now. Which, again, 50% is a little aggressive each year, but let's look at a Comey. And say, right now, we are at a $514 million market cap at 0.0030 306, 307. All right, so let's say that 0.0030 or is about 500 million. So 500 million, and if we 100 exit, that's about 30 cents. So 500 million times 100. Oh no, I'm sorry. 5 billion is $50 billion. $50 billion. That's what this project would have to be worth by the end of 2023, because that'd be about 30 cents. And then to grow by 50%. Oh no, I'm sorry. So times 1.5, we'd have to be at 75 billion by the end of 2024. Have to be at 112 billion.5 by the end of 2025, and we'd have to be 168 billion 750 million by the end of 2026. That's a lot. Now, is it like $1 trillion market cap? No. But in order to reach $1, we'd have to be at $168 billion market cap, which is a fair amount. So again, can we do it? $168 billion is a lot of heckin' money. But again, that's if the amount of OMI we have now stays the same. If it's not, obviously it's going to go down because we're going to burn a lot, but that's just a lot. So he's saying that it would be $2, so multiply that by 2, it would have to be a $337.5 billion company by the end of 2024 if Crypto Diary is correct, which again, that's I'm just trying to put the math in there, give it some perspective. That's why I think that is a little off. But again, if it is, great. I have over $100 million. If it's $2 by that point, I have well over $100 million. JP, as you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Well, JP, you are a mad lad. Thank you guys for 10 likes. That means the world. Maxwell Cook says, I FOMO'd and bought an ultra rare DeLorean number 777. Ooh, very lucky. Good for you. Todalia Awesome says, yes, you buy more OMI. Let's heckin' go! Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't know when. I have to sell the Pokemon card first, so I'll keep you all posted. Although a few nights ago, I did sell that Blaine's. It was last night. I sold that Blaine's Arcanine. But when I was at the bank, I forgot to get another one to take a picture of it to put another one up on sale. I'll do that tomorrow. Ortsack 101 says, bro, do you trade your OMI as in sell buy low to get more? No, I don't trade. I just buy more. I just buy and hold. I don't trade. Dario says, good evening. Let's go. BB Darkling says, what's up, Randy? What's up, Dashy? Early night? No, it's 10:15. It's 10. It's Tuesday. It's August. I start at 10:15 all the time. I don't know why, but I will probably be a short stream tonight. I'm just really tired. Maxwell Cook says, was slow movie, but agreed. Good parts are good. Yeah, good parts are great. Star Helix says, hey, Randy, show us a fridge tour. I don't really have I have, you see the top of a Molly's Irish Cream bottle. So that is my fridge tour for y'all. The top of an Molly's Irish Cream bottle. Was that heckin' depressing? Yeah, moving on. Jinferno says, howdy. Nova Guitar says, when is the new VV showroom coming? It's been so long. I don't know. I have zero idea. They haven't tweeted in a while, so I'm not sure. Oh god. Okay, hang on one second, guys. Oh fudge. Oh fudge. Oh yeah. So the infrastructure bill, Crypto R Us had mentioned, where he basically said that thing that was supposed to, in his mind, kind of make Bitcoin, lose a lot of the gains that it had made the last couple weeks. It didn't. That infrastructure bill Bitcoin just shrugged it off, and we do have a Bitcoin ETF approaching in about 4 days. It's one of the Bitcoin ETFs. If it doesn't pass, probably make Bitcoin go down a little bit. If it does, it'll moon. But that being said, even if this one does not pass, there are many others before the end of the year. Particularly the one in October is the one I'm thinking will pass. But if this does pass, pew, 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 gonna go to the moon. Is that better? Yes. Amy Johnston Softball says, Cabell said don't buy OMI because it doesn't have utility. What does that mean? He said the SpiderMan NFTs are losing value. I checked and I didn't see that. Am I missing something? Well, the secret rare SpiderMan have, again, I bought a 3200. Now you can get one at 2200. So, yeah, they have dipped. But, I mean, partly what he says is, again, his other channel, Cabell's first YouTube channel is what I think is like I'm Cabell or Ask Cabell or something like that. He's got like 100,000 or a couple 100,000 subscribers. It's always successful at YouTube. Very good at YouTube. I think. I don't know how much Cabell actually is into the project. I don't know how much money he has invested in it. I don't know how much. I don't know him personally. We were on a stream once. To his credit, right now, OMI, what can you do with it? What it isn't good for. It's really just to say oh, hey, when you buy NFTs, OMI gets burned, and eventually we're waiting for buybacks, which buybacks have occurred already. We're really just waiting for the VVverse, but Cabell can absolutely not invest if he doesn't want to. Me personally, I am I've put in between $250,000 and $300,000 into this, maybe about $265,000, $270,000 at this point. I will be putting in more. Whatever you feel comfortable with, obviously, go for that. Don't put any money in that you're not willing to lose. It's not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's always written down below. Thank you guys for 15 likes. But I don't care what other people do. I don't even care what OMI does in the short term. I just know where it's going to go in the future. And if other people don't want to buy, cool. Not to flex here. Even though I don't really have anything bad to say about any other OMI content creator. They all seem really chill people. At the end of the day, you have to put your money where your mouth is. I have more than done that. I put my retirement where my mouth is. Whether people are, again, I don't expect risk tolerance. I don't expect people to go in and put in their life savings in. I don't think I would ever tell somebody not to invest in something unless it was a poop coin, like Smegmars or Leash Bone or Bone Coin or Leash Coin. I would never. I'm not advocating I would never buy those. Somebody else wants to buy them because they know something's coming and they think it's going to moon, and they could buy here, sell up here before it dips, before it crashes. Sure, if you're smart enough to do that, go ahead. I do feel a little bit, because he has a lot of subscribers, and I don't want to say spread misinformation, because he's right. There's not a lot of utility in the coin right now. But to tell people not to invest, I think is probably doing someone a disservice. Because one, that, again, I don't know if he says it's not financial advice, but if he's legit telling someone not to invest in something where I think it's a very good project long term, I don't know if that's really a disservice to the people that he's saying that to. I think it is, but either way, Cabell has been an integral part of educating people on OMI and a lot of speculation, but just bringing attention to it and making it a little cool. So I do wish him the best in everything that he does. I just hope that maybe what I'm hearing is out of context. Maybe he's just like, maybe he had said, oh yeah, I wouldn't buy it right now. I'll buy it when it has more utility. If that's his thing, like if he says that's what I'm going to do, great. That makes a lot of sense. If he's just telling people, hey, don't buy OMI, like ever, like I think that's wrong. But again, I don't know the context of it, so I will leave it at that. Spencer Town says, honestly, love OMI this low. I literally just keep adding every paycheck. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Like I said, before the end of the month, I'll get another million OMI. Bring me up to 90 million. JP says, don't listen to Cabell. It'll have better utility soon after MTL. Yeah, after MTL, after that switch over to Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X, and the VVverse comes out, this is all, obviously more exchanges. This is all going to happen over the next couple of months. Yeah, so I actually had somebody message me on Instagram before. I can't say exactly what the who it was, but I guess a couple people had said. Let me read the actual message. I won't say who it's from. Come on, you can do it. Says, and now everybody suddenly out of nowhere talking about OMI got no use and utility, and it might fail. It says, I'm so angry with all these YouTubers except you. I was like, oh man, thanks. I think, I don't know what other YouTubers are saying that, because W Champ Trading Forex, FX Champ Trading. Let me see the, let me go the, my history real quick, and I'll show you guys the video that he did, so I don't have to. Oh, Orange Bag Lady did a deep dive video. I thought that was pretty good. Oh, W Champ FX Trading said OMI could change your life. He's all in. I think he spent $100,000, or yeah, $100,000. Again, that's what he had said. So he's another person putting his money where his mouth is. It was made 8 hours ago. I haven't finished watching yet. I was only a couple minutes in. So if he, like I said, if you're looking for other YouTubers to go and try to say like, hey, maybe your confidence is shaken, well, here it is. Like, here's your sign. I have 89 million. I'm not selling. I'm going to get my 90th million coin, OMI coin, before the end of this month. I will let you guys know when. JP says, when OMI has more utility, the price will rise as well once there are other exchanges. Yeah, I agree. I will not. Again, actually also, I don't want to do it, but in the end of August, I am going to get a Pokemon box, a first edition Neo Genesis box, worth about $30,000+. I don't want to sell, but if I do get the right person to buy, I will sell that, and I'll I'll buy about 3 million OMI from that. Maybe 4 million. I'll put like 10 grand to Bitcoin and like 5 grand just for myself, whatever. So about 15 grand into OMI, 10 grand to Bitcoin, 5 grand for myself. If I can get a seller for that. Noah Guitar says, no, dude, it's legit. It really is the first edition base set. What? Pokey... All right, I have to look this up. Because no way is Pokey Rev doing a first edition base set. That's no way. The last video I saw, or that's on there, is opening old Pokemon cards, but it's 25 years old. That Japanese one, that is not a first edition base set. At least not an English one. Unless there was another stream that just like ended and it hasn't uploaded yet. I don't... Yeah, I that would be... Did Pokey Rev lose his mind? I don't know. Unisan says, hi Randy, how's it going? Oh, going pretty well. I'm just hanging out. Went to see Suicide Squad, so that was pretty fun. Mod Osman is Earth 2 to the moon. Oh my god, I forgot to completely check to see if I have more jewels. Let us go and take a look-see. Let's see if we got some jewels here. Gonna go to the resources. No jewels yet. All right. It's all good. It's all good. A little salty, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll get some. I'll check back in like another 10 minutes. Crystal Poindexter says at OMI, I think it was just his thumbnail. Oh, maybe. Let's hope so. Yoda Rodriguez says, how much cash equals $1 million OMI? I would say about $3,200 because you have to transfer it. Bit4X takes a chunk, so I would say about $3,100 or $3,200. I mean, technically, right now on OKEX, if you get it, it'd be less than $3,100. Again, I don't know about fees or anything, but to get it on Bit4X, it's a little more expensive. They take a little more. So yeah, I'd say about $3,100, give or take. So that's what I got to spend, and do the math. That's how much I have a lot. Excuse me. Sorry, he says, hey, gotta live poor to stay rich. I feel for right now I do, yeah. JP says, Cabell needs content, so he'll make 3 or 4 videos a day. Yeah, Cabell's a beast with those videos. He makes a lot. F7 says, Cabell didn't say that people just read his video titles and don't listen to his videos. Okay, so that's what it was. Glad I kind of took that in a different way. Or I'm glad I didn't, go all hardcore on that. Which again, clickbaity titles and thumbnails are a great way to get views up. I don't really do that. I have in the past. Especially when I just started doing Earth 2, I was like, like every video was made Earth 2, like it was so stupid. JP says it's just clickbait most of the time. You should trust Reese and the rest of the team. Everything else is just fun. Yeah, Reese is great. I love Reese. He's like me, but he's got longer, better hair. But once next year comes and OMI goes up, I'm gonna get it's gonna be a beautiful flowing mane. It's gonna be amazing. Jagma says Cabell owns OMI. If you think that's what the message was, you were missing the video's point. Again, I did not watch the video, so I did not. I was just hearing from secondhand, so that was not on me. GR Ebflow says he didn't say don't buy OMI. He's explaining what drives the price of the token and what doesn't. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Spencer Town says he never said don't buy OMI. He's been consistent. It's an amazing long-term buy. He just says it's a crappy coin to try and day trade. Well, I'll agree with that. It's almost impossible to day trade. I said this morning, even if your technical analysis is perfect and on point, you could be like, okay, well, based on this, 30-day moving average is going to move up this much. A whale can just come in and just splash down 50 million OMI and just decrease it like that. So yeah, definitely, I would not try to day trade this. That's just not what I would do. Foster Hilt says, Cabell and I have had our moments, but even I can say he didn't say that. This is taken out of context. Cabell is bullish on the coin. All right, I'm glad that we have all cleared that up. JB says Cabell is bullish on the coin, but his videos are not so. He says cringe and clickbait reviews. Again, Cabell knows how to get a big audience. His other channel has I think a couple 100,000 subscribers, so he knows he knows how to play the game. JP says OMI to $1, OMI to $5, OMI to $10. I would say, yeah, again, $1 by end of 2026 is doable. With the crypto diary said $2 before 2025. Again, nothing that's outside the realm of possibility. That's just a lot of money very, very quickly. But I think $3 by the end of the decade is probably doable. End of 2030. And maybe $10 by the end of 2040. I don't know. Just guesses at this point. Foster Hill says no comment. JP says LOL. Dario says sent you a Twitter DM question with link. Copy that. I will get that. I'll try to get to that tonight. I have so many people just. What's a barrage of things coming at me? Don't always have the one. I don't always have the headspace to look at it. Sometimes I get sort of freaking out, man. I'm not gonna. Yeah, so I will get to that as soon as I can. Amy Johnson Softball said, sorry if I read him wrong. To be fair, I don't watch his videos all the way through because it seems to me he rambles in circles. He definitely does talk in, I don't want to say symphonies. He talks in because he'll talk about one point go to another point, and then come back to that point, and then does that, and then it like all comes together, and it's like, oh yeah. So it takes a minute. And like if you're listening, if you're like kind of he's in the background, you're doing something else, you're gonna be like, what? So yeah. Yeah, it's again, he puts out a lot of content. Like I think it's impossible to watch every single piece. One, because I stream for a couple hours a day, so that right there, like it's just hard to watch all of that. And then watch Cabell's videos, and then Dan Lee's and Taps Trades and Poor Man, and everyone. It's just really hard to do that. Foster Hill says, people need to remember that he makes his living on YouTube content, so putting out as many videos as possible gets his views, which makes him money. Most of his content is good. Like I said, he's a professional at this. This is his playground, his arena. JP says, yo, what is up with YouTube's #1 Okomi YouTuber? Sounds like BitBoy, but his ego is twice as big. YouTube's #1 Okomi YouTuber? Sounds like the, well, who is Okomi's #1 YouTuber? Is it Crypto or Us? I think it would be him now, even though he doesn't specifically cover, Okomi, he covers other things too. But I would say it would be maybe him. I think Taps Trades has the most subscribers outside of him. BitBoy, I don't know if he even... I haven't seen any of his stuff in a while, BitBoy. As far as solidly just OMI, I would say probably Taps Trades, one of the biggest. Again, he did that interview with Reese. It was amazing. It was absolutely incredible. JP says, I disagree, Foster. Taps is good quality. Randy is good quality. Oh, thanks guys. Thanks fam. Amy John says agree. Oh, you guys are great. Foster says, anyways, you don't need to spend your whole stream talking about hell, you buying some more OMI, brother? Heck yeah, I am. Heck yeah, brother. We got 1 million before the end of the month. JP says, who, me? Yeah, I have 150. Yeah, JP has 150 million, which is a lot. Wants 500, which is also a lot. But again, 150 million is an insane amount for like normal people. And again, like honestly, for normal people, getting 10 million is $30,000. That's insane. Again, for most people, like an extra $30,000 is take you all year to save that. Especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you'll never get there. But if you when it gets to 20 million, 50 million, that's like big boy stuff. JP is he's just another level. Like if JP, if he, I mean, I don't know what you consider a whale. JP is definitely getting up there. Like, he will go from probably what one consider a whale, like an actual whale, could manipulate the market very, very easily and not wipe out his position, to ultra mega whale, like Whale Lord. Like, this is like Whale Lord that can mate with Skitty from Pokemon, like not a drill. That is just uber types of OP, and I just I wish the best for JP. Star Helix says, Randy, what's a cool random fact about you? A cool random fact about me. I don't have a sense of smell. Something about Kuwait and something about bad things, but I do not have a sense of smell. I think that's cool. Ryan Merrick says, are you worried that the new infrastructure bill and its expansion of the term brokerage will blunt/kills OMI's progression? Well, OMI hasn't really had that much progression the last couple months, so no. They'd make the argument. But again, what happened yesterday, it just didn't really affect anything. Everything's up. Everything's the same. Like Bitcoin, I don't know what Bitcoin's at right now. Let's see what Bitcoin's at right now. Cash App. And we have a Bitcoin at $45,300. So it had that nice little recovery there. And over the past week, it's up 19%, 31% over the past month, 296% over the past year. Yeah, Bitcoin's doing all right. JP says, I like talking trash because each cried like Drake when Ben. Oh my god. Yeah. That's people talk trash about everyone, about me, about Cabell, about everyone. Trash talk is fun sometimes. VV Darkling says 3 mil, but have 15 sets within VV. Got to stack up more OMI apparently. Again, 3 mil is great. You know, when this reaches $1, you're a multimillionaire. But you have 15 sets, which is, I think that's what I have, which is great. So you have just as many sets as I do, which again is fantastic. So I'm super proud, uber proud. If I could go back in time, I probably would not have gotten any of these NFTs. I would have just taken that extra 20 grand, or I'd buy like 15 grand worth of OMI and another 5 grand of Bitcoin, something like that. Just because these NFTs, they're fun to collect. It's addicting to collect. Some of these NFTs will have already surpassed OMI, like Donnie, or a lot of the early ones, ultra rares, just because they started off at like $10 or $20 and now they're up to like several thousand or tens of thousands. Yeah, to the moon. But a lot of these, like the secret rare SpiderMan that I bought at 3,200, I don't think that's gonna go to $32,000 by the end of the year, or maybe even by the end of the decade, maybe. But OMI will definitely 10x. Like, yeah, minimum. So I should not have actually bought any of these NFTs. I just want to, because again, I have enough OMI. I mean, I never have enough. I'm always going to want to buy more, but you know, for the rate of return, again, why am I selling these Pokemon cards just to buy these? I should just buy more OMI. But the NFTs are fun, and damn it, I deserve to have some fun too, right, guys? Yeah, I lost my 30-minute Patreon member shout out, but first, it is somebody with a JP with a $2 super chat saying, no one talks trash about you. Those kind eyes. Ooh. Oh, you're great, JP. Thank you. Kind eyes. I hope that, yeah. All right, so it is time for my 30-minute Patreon member shout out, even though I am a few minutes late on it. Y para qué llorar, pa qué si duele la pena se olvida, y para qué sufrir, pa qué si así es la vida, hay que vivir la ley, voy a rir, voy a bailar. So thank you for that $2 super chat, JP. Where was I going on with this? Foster Hilt says, yeah, I was the guy that did that interview. LOL, trust me. I know, but it's the point of Randy's stream. Let's support. Thanks, guys. Yeah, support. Thank you guys for all the likes. JP says, I hear that if you show Cabell a picture of a pen, oh man, that's cries. Use them to make the price of OMI rise. I can't believe I just read that. I had to like, I don't want to badmouth other people when they're not here, and that was just that was fun to read, but. If we could all make fun of each other, we could all make fun of each other, so that's fine. People can make fun of me. We could all take jabs at each other because like Dan Lee like did a whole like intro about me, and that was funny. It was good. It was hysterical. I love Dan Lee. JP, you got to start a YouTube channel. You're pretty funny. Star says, better watch out. I've got 395,000 OMI and counting. Coming for you, whales. Oh, Star Helix is ready. He's ready. Michael Jordan, watch out. Tommy Pickles is right behind you. I got that from an episode of Rugrats. And we got Daddy Dollars with a $4.99 super chat saying, in your opinion, is using a bot to buy limited edition items online wrong? Is it just technology that's available, like using a horse versus a car? Well, I see both sides of it. One side is that I like to beat computers. I like to be faster than them, and sometimes I am. Sometimes I can get it. I can get those ultra rares. I can be able to boom. I can do it, and I like doing that. I feel a lot better about getting it when I get it myself versus if I were to get it via a bot. To me, that feeling is worth more. Like, even if I don't get it, even if I only get it, you know, that secret or the ultra rare, whatever, 20% of the time, and I miss out on the secret and the ultra rares 80% of the time, and it costs me thousands of dollars, The 20% of the time I do get it, I feel better. It's worth it. It's worth the money that I missed out on. And the other side of that, technology, use it to your advantage. Some people, if a lot of people are doing it and you're just doing it better, congrats. But at the end of the day, I can still beat some of those bots. We got Wraithax with a $20 super chat saying, please share your thoughts on Essence, buildings, and how it all works. I have 2,800 Essence and I have no idea what to do with it. Okay, so Wraithax, right now, currently, Essence is... There is no... It's similar to OMI right now. There's no utility for the Essence right now, currently. So I'm going to read you a bunch of notes that I have. I'm going to spend the next few minutes on this, actually. Okay, so as per Guidebook Gaming, saying that... Here's the breakdown. Says, I think it's pretty much out there that tiles are the base, jewels increase production, mentors detect the essence, essence is the basis of everything. Hollow buildings store up to 1,000 cubic meters per property. Essence can be converted to resources, used to construct hollow buildings, spent on EPLs. The goal for all of us should be to bank as much resources as possible before Phase 3. And Phase 3 will probably come, I'm going to say 2022. Because right now, a lot of Phase 2 is upon us. Like, we're, one foot is still in Phase 1, the rest of us in Phase 2. Where, like I said, we have hollow buildings, we have jewels, we have essence, ether, mentors. The only thing we're really missing is resources. And a lot of those resources that are going to come very, very quickly. So, again, I think the goal should be to bank as much resources before Phase 3. So, actually, let me go and check. I will check the price of jewels, which I have been buying consistently. I bought a bunch of Grandmaster Mawiles the other day. So, a quick recap. The Mentor that detects ether around your property and converts it into essence, for now, also allows you to slot jewels on the property. And does the tile class affect the ether production? And no, it doesn't. Now, what's the production rate of ether? The production rate is random. It might spawn near your property. If the Mentor detects it, you will receive a message, at the beginning of every day, or pretty much every day. So in about an hour, about 64 minutes, I'll be able to go online, and I'll be able to, it'll be able to detect it. Because I start at the beginning of every day, because that'll be past midnight for me. Now, what does Essence do? As right now, nothing, but it will be used with later features when they roll out. Think EPL, and then crafting, maybe. So crafting the jewels, we're going to be able to craft the jewels, shatter them, and use the shards for other things. Obviously, we know that slotting gives you 4% more ether production per jewel. And again, the $5 mentors right now, I only have on my big properties about 700 tiles and above. But the properties that have, one tile on them, should I do it on them? I mean, I have a lot of properties with one tile. I'm going to see today on how much essence I get, in the next hour, 4 minutes or 62 minutes. And then I'm going to go and see how much it is, and based on that, I'll start incorporating slowly more and more properties. I'm going to go to resources right now. I got about 9 jewels currently, and the cheapest jewels I can get are about 26 cents. So I'll buy a couple of them. Just bought a couple of jewels, 26 cents, nothing huge. Moving on from that, what else do we know here? I'm gonna look for all of my notes on these for you there, Wraithax. Was that it? No, there's definitely more. There's definitely more than that. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, here we go. As per Thomas, this is via Le Discord. From the moment you have a Mentor on a specific property, the property will start generating ether. It's random. There's no specific rate like jewels. The difference is that bigger properties will have more jewel slots. Ether will randomly spawn. You'll receive a message. You can only collect Ether and convert it into Essence. So I don't think Essence is the crypto. If it is, the pricing might be like 100 Essence would be $1, maybe. Again, that's just a whole complete guess. I don't think it has anything to do with the crypto, at least right now. Mentors stay on that property. Oh yeah, so if you go to sell your property, the mentors will go with that property to the new owner, but the jewels will come back to you, which is nice. And that's pretty much all we have for right now. So that's, what was that, $20 super chat? Yeah, and some buildings you can create for really, really small, at least the hollow buildings. So right now, just store it, keep it, bury it like a squirrel, and keep it there. Moving on to some people that have Noah Guitar says, dude, it's next week, LOL. Go to his website. Pokey Rev says it's next Tuesday. Oh, okay. All right. I will take a look at that, Noah Guitar. There's probably sold. Oh yeah, it's definitely sold out. First edition base set packs for $525. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Sorry, he looks says at JP. When I get 3 more paychecks coming, I'll be getting into some serious OMI. Only using 10% of my power, Kakarot. Plus 10 to Star Helix for having a DBZ reference. And JP, thank you for that $2 super chat. Saying no one talks trash about you. Those kind eyes. Ooh. Thank you, JP. Noah Guitar says, pokecave.com/shop. I'll take a look at that. George17 says, we need OMI to stay at 0.003 or I'll be sad. Yeah, I would be... I want to go lower so I can buy more. When I'm done buying, then it can go up. Where's my courier? Says 100 million. Here we come. That dollar says, again, that $5 super chat. Thank you. Saying, in your opinion, is using a bot to buy limited edition items online wrong? Is it just using technology that's available, like using a horse versus a car? So again, just going over this again. The super chats will go over twice. I would say for this, I don't go and use a bot just because I like to beat them, and missing out on thousands of dollars when I don't beat them is worth it to me because of those times when I do beat the bots. So that's worth it to me. I will never use bots, but other people that use them, if other people are using them and you're not fast enough to go get them, I understand why they're doing that, and do what you got to do to survive, man. I don't blame them. I don't want to say that they're wrong, even though that it's really not fair. Let's say a kid, although kids would know more how to use bots than older people would. It might not be fair. Life's not fair. I do think VV should ban the bots, but as long as they're not, this is just like Clockgate. This is just like everything else. Enjoy it while it lasts. That was my opinion. And again, Raythax, I hope I explained to the what exactly you were looking for Essence, or at least as best as I could. And again, thank you for that $20 super chat. Foster Hill says, what impact do you see Immutable/OpenSea having on the price of collectibles currently in the marketplace? Take Lucky Rabbit and Reso Batman as an example. Well, there's a reason why I want to get Reso Batman so badly, that entire set, that first drop. And the reason I want to do that is because I think that is very, very undervalued. That first set is going to be huge in the future. But again, it's not going to be like Pokemon where it takes 20 years for it to 100x. It is going to be a lot quicker because that's the way it's going. I believe moving to OpenSea is going to get a lot more people to know about it. It's going to get a lot more people to be like, oh, okay, this is what's happening. And it's going to raise the floor of a lot of them, in my opinion. Because, again, these are all licensed NFTs. Like, most things out there on OpenSea, they're not licensed. These are licensed, and it's just a higher tier. It's a higher quality product. Then it's like in the, what do you call it? In Breaking Bad, when all the other meth that's down in, what is it, like Texas or Arizona, wherever they are, is 70% quality, and Walter White's product is just so pure. That's it. Everyone else's NFTs are like the stuff that came before Walter White, and VV's NFTs are like Walter White stuff, just pure quality, amazing. Everyone's gonna want a piece. So again, just my opinion. Ginferno says, depends on the rules of the game. A drag car popping on the track of the Kentucky Derby isn't going to be announced the winner. That's true. It's really true. Grandmaster Wawa says, do jewels burn from mentars? It doesn't seem like it, no, because they had made a point to say that if you sell your land, those jewels come back to you. So it does not look like they burn from the mentars. George17 says, when will you want it to go up? Haha, you have enough, I think. I'm ready for 30 cents so bad. No job, no job, no job. Please, God, no more job, LOL. I mean, I'll be ready for it to go up when I'm done buying. Again, if Bitcoin's 100 grand by the end of the year, and OMI's between 0.0025 and 0.0035, I'll cut my Bitcoin in half, and I'll spend another 50,000 on OMI. So I'm hoping that happens. And I did close another deal today. That other deal today is not going to be worth a lot of money. It's going to be worth like a couple $100. So yeah, I did one last week that'll get paid for this Friday. This one that closes, I'll get paid next Friday. So good times. Grandmaster Mawa says, I want jewels to moon. No job, no job, no job. Grandmaster Mawa, I had bought a lot of your jewels yesterday. If you put your jewels on now for the cheapest in the market, they will go. They will go, and oh god, yeah. Let's see what we got here. If I have any more jewels. Oh, I do have more jewels. I got 10 more jewels, so I got 19 jewels so far today. And on my profile, yeah, I only have mentars for properties that are like 750 or like 700 and above. Once I go and I see how many, oh, this one has 675 tiles. I'll buy a mentar for that, and I'll go do everything, the essence. I'll do the jewel slotting for that later after the stream. Thank you guys for a good time tonight. I am going to, yeah, I'm not going to stay on for another hour just to see the jewels. I'll go over that tomorrow morning. Again, tomorrow morning is the Marvel What If series, and why that matters is because there is a chance, a small chance, that some of our NFT drops might actually coincide with the Marvel What If series. What are we going to get? Are we going to get, like a dark Doctor Strange? Are we going to get, WandaVision? Are we going to get more Spider-Man stuff? Is it going to be, Spider-Man No Way Home because it's in the multiverse? Are we going to get Captain Britain or Captain Peggy Carter? I don't know. There's so many different amazing things. Is it going to be not Wakanda, Chitala, but not Chitala Black Panther? Is it going to be Chitala as Star-Lord? These type of things matter. They're going to be really cool. If we can get those as NFTs, that'll be really great. So I'm excited for that. Thank you all for the super chats. Y'all mean the world to me. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. I hope this helped. And I love you all. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Wow. Meow.